All right, y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Look, today we're going to be talking about a shoe that's dropping this Saturday, May 18th. That shoe is none other than the Jordan 11 Low Space Jams. Now, before we get into it, my name is Robert. Do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe. Now, like I mentioned, we got the Jordan 11 Low Space Jams, man, and I wanted to make a video just to talk about it, kind of remind you of the drop. I'm sure most of y'all probably haven't forgot or you know it's coming up. But I think it's probably one of the better shoes to drop this month, and I am going to be going for those. So I just want to go ahead and put out a video, let y'all know where I can pick them up, how that's going to work. So first off, we're going to go ahead and get all the obvious places out. Those being your Foot Locker, your Champs. They are on the app. I've already entered, I believe, for both of those, if I remember correctly. So you got, like Foot Locker, Champs, your typical thing. Enter there, add your head starts, all that good stuff. Now, I did check DTLR the other day to see if they were on the app as well. They were not. I'm going to check right now, and what would you know? They are right there, so there you go. I will enter there as well just to make sure that I get as many entries in as possible so I can increase my chances. I'm only going to get one pair. But really like this colorway, man. So another one, Hibbett Sports. I think I've already entered that one as well. I actually hit on Hibbett Sports for the Jordan 1 Shadow Lows. I did not pick them up. I just didn't. I like the shoe, but I just didn't feel like I needed it, right? And I just figured I'd mention that because I don't really hit on Hibbett Sports that much anymore. So they are on Hibbett Sports as well. So there you have it, Hibbett Sports. So yeah, again, just a quick recap. You got Foot Locker, Champs, DTLR, Hibbett Sports. Now, I know Athlete's Foot, if you have one of those in your area, they typically get them too, but they might wait a day or two before just to kind of, before they put out their release information on their social media and whatnot. So that may be an option. If I've forgotten any places, drop your comments down below and let me know. Yeah, so I also want to talk about one place, that's Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, typically they do their releases online. They'll have like an in-app, like online purchase, kind of like they do the ship to me option for Foot Locker and everything. And I don't usually enter for those. I just go to my local Dick's Sporting Goods and try for the in-store reservation. But I noticed that this time they have switched it up. So Dick's Sporting Goods, at least in my area, is now doing their in-store reservations on their app now. So if you open the app and you actually go to your DSG app and then go to releases, you can see now I've already entered the draw, but yeah, there it is. You can see that you can now enter the draw for an in-store pickup. And it looks like I mentioned, they released May 18th, this Saturday. And the draw for this one ends May 16th at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you'll know a couple days ahead of time. That's Thursday. So you'll know if you'll be able to pick them up in store, which is cool. And I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. How do you feel about the in-store reservation being on the app now? I have a couple different opinions. I like how convenient it is now because I can enter on my phone. I don't have to get up, and I used to get up early, run to the store, or I had to wait for an email, and maybe that email went out late and now I didn't know about it, so I missed my chance at getting a pair in store. But now everyone knows, and it's convenient for everyone. So now you gotta, we'll see how this release goes, but you know, when you make it easier and everyone knows about it, the chances of getting releases may be a little bit more difficult. But as we've seen over the last few releases, you know, people aren't buying shoes as much as they, used to, or they're not feeling some of these releases. So maybe it won't really have an effect right now. But like I said, I'm curious to see how this goes. I do kind of like just being able to do it at home and not have to run to the store, because going in there, finding an associate, writing your name down, giving your ID, all this type of stuff, it's kind of a little bit, it's kind of a lot just to keep doing that. But then again, I was able to secure a few pairs that way. So I don't know, like I said, check your DSG apps, man. Go ahead, enter there. And another quick recap: Foot Locker, Champs, DTLR, Hibbett Sports, Athlete's Foot if you have one in your area, and Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, I want to give my final thoughts on this shoe, man. Like, I think it's a must-have. I actually do think it's a really, really nice shoe. I'm a big Jordan 11 fan anyway. I don't think you can beat that patent leather when the light hits it. I'm telling you, it's something else. It's something clean. And I'm excited for this pair. And you know, one thing I didn't notice when I first saw it, I just, oh, it's a Jordan 11 Low Space Jam. Cool. You know, I know the colorway. It's all black shoe, cool. But I didn't know they actually had the Jumpman Jam text on the tongue, which is cool. So I'm like, okay, I might have to really get these. I know it's a small detail, but I think that's cool they added that. So let me know, guys, if you're gonna pick them up down below. Drop your comments. Let me know how you feel about this shoe. If you're going for them, what are your thoughts? And yeah, I almost forgot to play sneakers app, of course. Yeah, so I don't know how I forgot about that. But I don't know if these are gonna be, I don't anticipate them being super hard to get. That's just my guess based on how the last few releases have been, but you never know. I don't know if they're gonna sit around though. I think this will be an interesting shoe because I feel like the last Jordan 11 Low I remember was the Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10. And those I feel like, at least in my area, sold pretty well. So if this shoe sits, which I know people are not a big fan of Jordan 11 Lows, but if this one sits, it's a Space Jam colorway, I don't know. Maybe that's a sign that people aren't buying, you know, shoes as much, which is cool, you know. I don't think you have to buy every pair, but I just can't really figure out if this one's gonna, you know, sell out or not. But if it doesn't, that's cool. Hopefully they go on sale, but I'm gonna try and get my pair. Hopefully I hit that raffle at DSG. But then again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I just want to throw a quick video together, man, and let y'all know, remind y'all of the release. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think of the shoe. And I appreciate all the support on the channel lately. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time.